Welcome to Meet the Authors. We're broadcasting here from Orlando at the Florida Writers Conference. We are honored today to have with us a new author, Hannah Wohlever. Hannah.
It's very nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, and so honored to have you here. You just won a big award here at the conference. Second place for your Alpha Mega series, and the title is
The Willow Tree.
The Willow Tree.
The first of three.
I'm sorry?
The first of three books.
First of three books, a series, first of three books. That's great. And you got a second place. That's really admirable for all people across the nation. We have lots of people in this conference. So tell me about your book.
The Willow Tree is basically a story about four teenagers that are called to Ireland to protect a willow tree. And they learn that they have all these powers and that their past is filled with all of these horrible tragedies and stuff. And they're trying to save the willow tree from destruction.
So it's a young adult fiction.
Yes.
And these four teenagers, they come from America, or they're Irish, or all over the world?
They're kind of all over. There's one in France, there are two in America, there's one in London, and of course there's one in Ireland.
So there are five of them.
Five in all.
Five in all. And they have special powers. They don't know they have these powers till they get there?
No.
So the willow tree sort of gives them these powers, huh?
Yes, it's like the representation of their powers. And there's 10 elements in the world, and they all clash to form harmony. And they learn that there are 5 of 10, and the other 5 are trying to destroy their powers.
Oh.
Yes.
And did the other 5 start together in a group also?
Yes.
So did these 5 know each other before they came to Willow? And somehow they're all spiritually called to the Willow Tree.
The one that already lives in Ireland, she sees what the others are about to do, so she
the bad 5.
Yeah, she sends letters, and they're all having these apocalyptical dreams.
Wow.
Yeah.
And that's what and clues them in that they have special powers, and they all show up. And what's the symbolism of the Willow Tree?
The Willow Tree, the Willow Tree represents Willow. She's the one who lives in Ireland. Her plant power, and when they come,
her power is the power of plants.
Yes. Okay. When they come, their elements are slowly added to the paradise. So
what elements do they have?
Marie, she has water, so when she comes, there's a pond next to the Willow Tree. Jason is earth. Carlos is peace, and Cara is animal.
Animal.
Yes.
Okay. Does the Willow Tree support animals?
When she comes, there's a lion, and there's all these animals.
Wow, a lion in Ireland. That's pretty unusual.
Yes.
That's wonderful. Yeah, that's a great story. I love these imaginations, and the imagery sounds lovely. And I get a second place. Obviously, it's a marvelous book. Where did you learn to write?
Well, when I was young, my mom got me into writing in first grade because she would give me a gift every single time I read a book. And eventually
I like that positive feedback. Who was that with a Pavlov dog?
And I loved reading for a while, and then I started getting kind of annoyed because I wanted to change some of the characters, and so I started rewriting a couple stories according to how I thought they could go, and then I just started writing my own stories.
And here you are, a winner of a national contest with great honors. That's amazing. And you say it's the first of 3.
Yes.
And who's your publisher?
We're looking for one right now.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm getting it in.
So it's a manuscript that won. It's not the book.
Yes, it's not the book yet.
Okay. Well, that's really such an honor. And what else are you working on?
I'm actually working on a fairy tale remake called The Golden Rose. And it's about a twist on the story of Beauty and the Beast, where Belle, the beauty, might be the reason that he became a beast.
Oh, that's an interesting twist. Yeah. I thought he became a beast because he insulted a witch or something like that.
Yeah. That was the original story, but I thought it'd be really cool if it ended up her fault and she didn't even know.
I love that. I really like the imagination there. And that's the way people should go. Children have such imaginations. I shouldn't call you a child, but children do have imaginations. And so many of us, as we get older, we lose them. We get to know practical, and to draw upon that in your age is really wonderful. And so when you're writing, as so many of us, I recommend writers to get involved with other writers, writing groups and such like that. Were you doing that?
Well, one of my best friends, actually, she was the first person to read the book, and she loves writing too and reading, and she helped me a lot. And then my mom is a writer. She's published 3 books, I think.
Oh, nice.
And
is she here today too?
Yes, she is.
Oh, great.
And she's helped me a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, that's who I got my agent from.
Oh, you have an agent.
Yes, I do.
And you got your agent from your mother. Is the agent your mother's agent too?
Yes.
And she has professional publishing, so it sounds like you're going to have a nice contract for this. That'll be wonderful.
Yeah.
And so, what are you doing? Are you in school now?
Yes, I am. I'm in 8th grade.
8th grade.
Yes.
Oh, such a promising career. And what do you like to do besides write?
I love to act. I love anything to do with storytelling. So I like to dance. I love to write. I love to read. I love to act. All of it.
Nice. I have a stepdaughter who's a 9th grader, and she loves to draw. She does anime and all these big stuff like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Art is amazing. I love art. It's so gorgeous. And my friend is also an artist. So
Okay.
I get a lot of inspiration.
Is she here?
No, she's not.
So, you entered this. Is it like a contest, or how did you get into the award ceremony? How did that work?
Actually, one of our really good friends recommended, like, they told me to submit my book, and I was like, sure, whatever. And yeah, that ended up in a whole thing, and now I'm here.
How many words is it?
I think it's about 65,000.
That's a full book.
Yeah.
That's generally what it should be, around 60,000, 65,000. Good
Yeah.
book. And how long did it take you to write the book?
Well, I started writing it when I was about 10. So, and I took like a year-long break. So, really about 2 years, but technically 3.
And does it have illustrations with it?
No, but I'm actually asking my friend to draw the cover if she can.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, well, may work out. Some
Yeah.
people really go for professional cover design, but you can give your friend a try. And the story is the Willow Tree, because it's based on the Willow Tree.
Yes.
And so there are 5 good people, and there are 5 bad people. And so we're going to rehash a little bit, because I've lost the plot in my mind a little bit. So the Irish girl's named Willow, and how does she know about the 4 other people she's calling to help?
She was raised, basically. She knew all her life that she was going to have to eventually call them all. And there's like
she had these. She didn't know them, but she knew she'd have to call for help.
She knew she would have to, because there's an agency called the Undercover Element Protection Agency.
The Undercover Element Protection Agency. So it's like a magical Harry Potter type thing.
But they basically oversee the elementalists, because they know that at any point, if one of the elementalists died, then that element would be gone in the world, and that's a problem.
It's going to be a problem. We lost water. I mean, that would be bad.
That would be bad.
And so I guess there's one born every generation, or how does that work?
Well, there used to be a lot of them, but they've kind of like killed each other off.
Oh, hell.
Until there's only like 10 left, because a long time ago, like 600 years before the book is, the Chaos Elementalists, people were getting really sick of all the Ellies, because they just
You call them Ellies.
Ellies, that's
Yeah,
what
okay.
I mean. They were saying that it wasn't fair that people had these powers above them, that it wasn't fair that they could like defeat them, and there was nothing they could do. And so the Chaos Elementalists were like, here, we'll take care of it, we'll get rid of all of them.
Oh.
And so it's just happening slowly, and they're trying to stop it.
So tell me more about the 5 evil ones. How did they get to know? What are their elemental powers?
So they're the opposites. So it's fire, storm, corruption, chaos, and what's the last one? Dang it.
Those all sound like very evil, powerful creatures.
Evil. And poison.
Oh, and poison. And these each have powers. They can do things. What kind of power? Give me an example of what an evil L can do.
Well, the Chaos Ellie can summon these horrific beasts called Chaos Pets that are like wolves. They're like, I can't describe them myself, but I can see them in my head. They have like poisonous fangs, and like they're terrifying, and they can like literally like install fear into a person's heart just by being in their presence.
I'm scared just hearing about them. I can see toy spin-offs on your book, because a movie and all the chaos toy beasts and stuff. And so he can summon that. Well, that's something. What can, say, like the water Marie?
She can form like bubbles of water, and she can control like there's parts where she loses control, and she creates like these huge like tsunamis. That
Oh,
are pretty
that's a
scary.
lot of water
Yeah.
versus a storm person.
Yeah, he can literally summon like storm clouds and like float around on them. It's pretty cool.
That is pretty cool. Have those powers. I can see why people would be afraid of them. All right. All right. Well, this is so an exciting book. I'm so excited about meeting you in your career in only 8th grade. Wow, you have such a great future.
Thank you.
You're so cute. All right then. Thank you so much for coming on the show. And Willow and Heather. Heather. Tell me your name again.
Hannah.
Hannah. All right.
Yes.
Hannah. Hannah. And so we'll all look forward to seeing Hannah's book out. Thank you for inviting us into your home for this episode of Meet the Authors. And stay tuned. We'll have more authors from the Florida Writers Association and from around the area real soon.